What's up, everybody? Rob here. So this is going to be just a very short, brief video. Not like one of my usual ones. This is completely unscripted and just kind of a stream of consciousness thing. I am going to edit it because that takes like 5 minutes. I use Movie Maker. It's real simple. Any case, if you've been aware for the past couple days, I've meant to do this yesterday. But if you're aware of what's going on YouTube, the Thegn Thrand channel has been unceremoniously deleted. Thrand, if you're watching this, hail. Big fan of your work. Actually, the reason why I became a YouTuber partially is because of Thrand and his, him going out in the backyard, with axes and knives and swords and hacking stuff apart. I mean, that's kind of the reason why I got into doing what I'm doing. I'm like, wow, that's really cool. Wish I could do that. Wait, why can't I do that? Yeah, so there we go. So part of the reason why my channel is existent at all, and it's a tiny channel, I know, but the fact that it even exists is partially due to Thrand. So thank you for that. Now, the crux of this, if you've been living under a rock and you haven't been paying attention, apparently Thrand's channel had a video on it, something that was several years old. And I believe it was about ninja fire weapons or something of that nature. I probably did see the video, but it's years ago. I barely remember it. It sounds vaguely familiar, but that's not really the point. Well, anyway, because of this video, the powers that be at YouTube, Google really, have just decided to unilaterally just cancel his, just delete his channel. That's utterly insane. I mean, there's so many directions I can go with this. My head is spinning because there's so many points I want to get across here. First off, he went to sleep the night before. Perfectly intact channel, one of the more popular channels. Now, this is kind of a niche market, the historical YouTube channels. It's kind of, relatively small. It's, as far as niches go, but he's a very big fish within this relatively smallish pond. And, so he went to sleep at night, with this channel intact, making money, making revenues, gaining new subscribers all the time. And next day, he's gone. Just like that. Just, drop the hat, he's out of there. Because of, why? I don't get it. Because they claim something like risky behavior, it promotes risky behavior. Do you have any idea how patently absurd that is? What is risky behavior? That's like a what does that even mean? And what really bothers me is that there was absolutely no recourse from Thrand. There's nothing he could have done about it. There's there was no appeal process. There was no warning. There's no strike. 3 strikes and you're out. Nothing. No. There was, as far as I know, maybe I missed something there, but as far as I know, he didn't have any strikes against him. He didn't have any previous issues with YouTube. This video itself has been up for years and nobody seemed to have a problem. And then now suddenly there's probably a bot somewhere, or maybe some some person thought this was offensive or problematic in some way and demanded it be taken down, and it was taken down without question. And from what I can gather, Thrand would have taken it down. I mean, if just that one video was an issue, it's an old video that, probably not getting promoted anyway. So why even bother, fighting over that? He would have probably just deleted it, and that would have been the end of the issue. And what I really don't like about this is this shows a major issue at Google. Within the business culture of Google, at least. Now, with this particular incident, you have the adpocalypse from about a couple months back, maybe a year or so, when that really started. YouTube is really they're declaring war on their own creators, people that are making money for Google. I mean, if you look over to the side of, where it shows recommended videos, even if you have ad block on, I believe it'll have promoted videos or this video is an ad or something like that. I don't know. I don't use ad block. I figure I'm on YouTube. I'm wasting time. Might as well pay off the creator a bit. But every time a video is viewed, Google gets money. YouTube makes money. They generate some ad revenue, and they shell some of that out back towards the creator. And they're really shooting themselves in the foot by doing this. I don't get it. they're hurting themselves. I mean, I think YouTube is committing suicide here. I mean, people are already going over to VidMe, left and right. I probably will be doing it in the near future, mostly as a hedge. I mean, YouTube is like, the big platform, but, I'm not going to, rely entirely on, a platform that can just arbitrarily get rid of me. And that brings about arbitrarily. What is that? He promoted risky behavior. What does that even mean? And I hate to use the slippery slope argument because I know that is an argument fallacy. But I'm going to do it anyway because, it's a fallacy until it actually happens. But, risky behavior. Well, that's pretty much like the entire historical recreation, YouTube community. I mean, that's like, that's Thrand, obviously. That's Scalagrim. That's Lindy Beige. That's Scholar Gladiatoria. That's Shad. That's Metatron. That's, Knight Errant. That's me. Me and like I'm virtually non-existent, but you know what I'm saying. Well, that's risky behavior. Okay. Well, I've gun YouTube channel. I mean, my God, the Second Amendment community, they've been demonetized now for months. I mean, forget about those guys. Okay, well, what else is risky behavior? I mean, they can get rid of, sports. I mean, sports are a risk. I mean, that promotes risky behavior. Boxing, MMA, they're definitely out. Football, that's a risk. Can't have that. Okay, what's left? Cooking. Yeah, cooking. Oh, wait. Nope, fire. Cooking involves fire, and it involves, knives. I mean, you don't know what people might do with that kind of information at their fingertips. I mean, who knows, man? That's crazy stuff there. I mean, where does it end? And the fact that YouTube is willing to, and Google is willing to destroy its own fan base, destroy its own creators. Never mind fan base, its own, basically the people that are making them money. I mean, that's the point of YouTube. Is that's how they're getting a profit, by the creators, and they're driving away the driving force of their profits. It boggles my mind. Well, there is some good news in all of this, I guess you can say. This particular community, the historical YouTube community, is very tight-knit, and Shad over at Shadversity, superhero that he is, he leapt right into action, and down below you'll see in the description box a petition at change.org. Filed a petition for the reinstatement of Thrand's YouTube channel. I did it pretty much the instant I found out about it. Hopefully you will too. So leave a comment as to why you think Thrand should be reinstated. Google, well, YouTube actually does have a bit of a track record of when these sorts of things happen, that if there's a massive public outcry, they might relent and give Thrand his channel back. I don't know how if that will work out, how that will work out, but yeah, there you go. So yeah, this is really just a short video just to talk about that. Support Thrand, support a fellow YouTuber. Again, I'm just a tiny nobody. I have all of 9 subscribers because I'm that new at this. It's hardly an army. It's more like a squad, but you know what? I'm gonna send the squad out there anyway. Hopefully you can do some good with this. So hit the link below for the change.org petition. Help get Thrand back on the air, and maybe we can send a message to Google and to YouTube to stop messing around with us. All right, so that's it, and I'm probably going to mispronounce this because, as is tradition, foreign words I will mispronounce, but farewell.